damn it, I keep on making 0 to 30 jokes.
Well, they are pretty offensive. Oh, hey, look what started.
Okay, we're recording that. That's going on there. All right. So I'm back again today for the second time today. Chris is with me in the back, and we got finally someone I've wanted to do for a while. This is fucking Grant, who dumped me and Raj for movie 43. So we're still making up for that, but we finally got him on the camera. So you want to?
Yeah, and you finally got to see a good movie for once.
Yes, I did.
Oh, Mega Man died. Hold on. Let me turn this.
Really? That's so unprofessional, man. We're in a car. It's serious business.
You're ruining the acoustics.
Okay, so we just got out of Side Effects, and I really like this movie.
You're the one who hates everything, so you should.
I don't hate it. I said it in my
least condescending
in the review for what was it, Warm Bodies?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about this movie from the trailers, and I went in there expecting a completely different movie because the trailers were fucking retarded.
That's how I really feel.
No, this I liked it. It's in the same boat as Warm Bodies. It's like a little bit more than Warm Bodies, but like I don't think it's something amazing either. But it's a breath of fresh air.
Definitely.
Like,
as far as movies I reviewed so far this year goes, this is probably the best. That's not really saying much, but because pretty much everything I've seen from January to this has been shit, except for like Silver Lining Playbook, which I saw by myself. So.
Hey, so did I. And for a while, I thought the only person watching with me was a homeless guy. But then, thankfully, other people joined in, and it felt less awkward.
Okay, so what's the story? It's actually kind of just a 180, like halfway, like a good quarter way through the movie. Like it starts out with like this. Do you know that? What's the actress's name? Do we know?
Rooney Mara.
That whatever you said.
Mara Rooney, granddaughter of Mickey Rooney.
Okay, sure.
No.
Like, speaking of 180s,
okay.
What happened? We flipped the names around.
Okay. Anyway, so it starts off with that. It's like seems like a depressing drama for like a good quarter of the movie, where it's basically about her seeing Jude Law, the psychiatrist, who trying to get over her attempted suicide because her husband, who was in jail for what was it? Like,
they never said actually.
No, they did. They said
it's like a really white collar crime.
Yeah,
it was
basically insider trading.
That was it. Okay. So he finally gets out, and I guess she gets really depressed. She tries to kill herself, which causes her to go meet Jude Law.
Just hint. When you see an exit sign, think of oranges in The Godfather.
Smart jokes.
Okay, this is gonna be fun.
Okay, translation. Think red shirts in Star Trek.
Ah, there we go.
Nerd jokes.
Nerd jokes. Now I get it.
I'm full of them.
All right. Anyway, and then she gets arrested because she starts taking these pills, and they cause her to sleepwalk. And one day when she's sleepwalking, spoiler alert, she kills her husband with like a fucking giant ass carver knife.
Yeah. Who uses those kind of knives when you're cutting up bell peppers? That's for like a fucking hunk of meat.
Well,
actually, no. She was using. Why the hell is this guy talking about proper kitchenware? I'm watching my girlfriend too much, but no, that's. Wait, that's not important.
Dude, you're in the doghouse now.
Right. So
now we crossed that line. Anyway, she kills him, and she's basically sent to the psych ward. And after that point, basically it's one big giant conspiracy theory movie.
Which hold on, it's kind of weird. I'm a tall guy in a short car.
Get really close. Hey, baby, how you doing?
Oh, hey, girl, what's up?
Fuck.
It's cold in here. It's just me.
And leaving this review.
Anyway, so
get back here.
I actually really liked the conspiracy part up until the very end of it.
You mean like the very, very end, or like the third act?
Well, I actually like the very, very end, but not the very, very end.
Well, that really narrows it down. You can talk spoilers. It's okay. You can give specifics. I mean, you've already given the spoiler. At that point, if you watch my videos enough, you know we're going to give everything away. So
the relationship kind of seemed to come out of nowhere.
What, between, oh, yeah, because, like, what happens is...
I am completely okay seeing stimulated...
Stop mugging!
Stimulated... Well, it was stimulated, but simulated lesbian sex between Catherine Zeta-Jones and Mara Rooney.
Yeah,
Rooney Mara.
Because Catherine Zeta-Jones in this movie plays her old psychiatrist, and how it works kind of in the movie. Again, we're pretty much giving everything away, so if you don't want to spoil this alert, just stop watching now and go see the movie.
Let me sum it up this way.
Okay.
Giggity.
Thank you for that.
All right, so
All right.
Hey, that sums it up.
So Catherine Zeta-Jones plays her own psychiatrist, and what it turns out at the very end is that apparently her and the patient were fucking on the sidelines, and they had this big, huge conspiracy theory to basically trick drug companies out of millions of dollars, presumably.
yeah.
That's pretty much the basis of the story, but it actually, I thought the way they progressed that storyline was actually very well done, all things considered. It's not perfect, mind you, but I still thought it was pretty well done.
That's kind of my problem is that
Like, they
seem like we need to make this like a really good twist, but it's not really a twist. But that's kind of how
kind of is. Like, you don't really, it does keep you guessing through the majority of the movie.
Yeah. That's what impressed me.
You already knew that they were working together, but you just didn't know, like, it kind of seemed this was added on just to give it a little bit more depth, but
Well, it's like, I kind of felt like with the lesbian thing, they kind of pulled a Black Swan, which was like, maybe if we have them have sex, they'll get the Oscar.
yeah, and hey, what a coincidence, Black Swan fucking sucked too.
I like Black Swan, but you hate everything. Just stop.
Sorry, but it's true. He also.
That's why we like him around, though. He's the he's the guy that gets angrier than I do.
Feel like Black Swan.
He's
Black
the
Swan?
Ebert.
Ew, no. Well, at least I can still speak my opinions.
Oh, wow!
No, he's referring to you right now.
Oh, wow, fuck you in that case.
So, I kind of was like Black Swan. Kind of the same thing with Black Swan. It kind of just like, yeah, it's like, if we made them lesbians, that would be really cool. That's kind of how it came across to me. And
yeah, I kind of got that same vibe.
I'm kind of like, really picky about LGBTQ.
You
inside
picky?
film.
No.
This is like a certain special case that's close to me.
Yeah.
Fair.
No, I understand.
Yeah, I'm just fucking with you. All right.
Yeah.
You give me that murderer look. like, yeah, I understand now, but I'm gonna kill you in your sleep.
Yeah. So I am going to kill you in my sleep because it happened in the movie, but not really because she was faking it. So
Wow, we're getting the spoilers out really early.
This is average.
spoiler
actually.
alert: Jude Law is awesome.
Jude Law is fucking awesome.
That's the best part.
That is the best part of the movie. Is like 2/3 of the way through the movie, like after he starts realizing a conspiracy, and like very much they make a point of basically completely ruining his life, destroying his practice, making his wife and child leave, and that's when he's like, you know what? I'm gonna fuck with him now.
It's like after that part, it just the way that like it was shot up close and kind of like the music kind of made me think, okay, now it's going to become the trailer movie. But then it just turned into Jude Law being an intellectual badass, the most badass kind of badass.
He just straight up fucking with him, and it's like the most. It is like one of the most satisfying final acts I have seen in a movie in a long time.
Oh yeah, like I said, the very ending was really great.
Yeah, it's like
I loved it.
Like one of my favorite endings was in. It kind of did a very similar thing. It's "Oh Father, Where Art Thou" with Daniel Day-Lewis.
Don't spoil. I've never seen that movie. I still want to see it.
Well, I don't care, so go ahead.
No!
Well, for his sake, I won't spoil it, but
Probably spoiling the movie for our 20 viewers.
well, I'm spoiling it for you. Oh, 20? Oh, come on. There's at least people watching this for 5 seconds.
Les
Still counts
Mis
as-
has 82.
Actually, it was 150 last I checked.
Oh shit! Yeah, I haven't checked in like forever. So
I'm going to the wrong
I'll take
time.
your word for it.
Yeah, it's like hell of warm bodies when it's close to 100 right now.
Oh yeah, because I was in it.
Oh, if you do say so.
Yeah, I do say so.
We had Sarah and Elisa here too. Just keep that in mind.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like the ones with girls and usually have statistically get higher views. Just saying.
Oh.
Not that we don't preach. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. But anyway, back to the movie.
I'm not saying nothing.
Why do you always kill my jokes?
Why don't you look at me during?
Because I'm on antidepressants.
Is it because I'm not Catherine Zeta-Jones?
Okay.
On the topic of that, though, the whole way they actually address the... Like, even though the whole thing's meant to be conspiracy theory, like, well, especially in the second half, I did like in the first half, though, they actually did a pretty good job integrating the whole, you know, commentary on, like, the way we actually try and treat things, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I thought that... Like, they did a good job of, like, talking about how the fact that we treat the symptoms, not the problem.
Yeah.
But they did a good way, you know, integrating it into the plot. Like that, you know, as we already stated, this whole spoilers with the twist, it pretty much became a huge cornerstone of the
There's
story.
this one line that like really stuck out with me with Jude Law's being interviewed about this is after the trial and everything. He's being interviewed for the trial.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And Jude Law's character is from the UK because he can't fake an American accent. So they ask him, if you're from the UK, why made you come to practice in the States? And he says, in the UK, if you're going to a psychiatrist regularly and you're taking medication, the assumption is that you have a problem and you're sick. But in the US, the assumption is that you're healing yourself and you're getting better. Which kind of...
Yeah.
Pretty much everything I've ever read kind of points to that, but I never really thought about it.
Yeah.
It's like it is definitely a good point.
And
It does a good
people
job of
just talk about taking
that.
antidepressants so freaking casually. Like, I heard some of that stuff, it's like, if your doctor prescribes you this, like, something's up.
Yeah,
You
like,
don't like,
the problem is,
talk
like,
about this in the bathroom sink.
Like, I'm not gonna try to understand anything about like how antidepressants work or anything.
Yeah,
Like I said,
look,
that's not my field. I don't want to even go into that territory.
Like, I know people who've taken them, like, you know, myself, I've had depression when I was younger. I had to go see a child shrink.
I mean, it
it
is a serious condition.
Yeah.
It affects some people. Some people need antidepressants, some don't. And in some cases, like I feel like antidepressants may be tossed out more often than they should be. But again, this isn't my field, so I don't want to speak for these people.
This is kind of another thing I want to say. I agree with you on this, is that the side effects that do happen are usually minimal, except very, 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 very small exceptions that make national media or national coverage.
Usually the ones that pay attention to, yeah.
Yeah. This is gonna fuel a lot of the new anti-drug craze that's been going along, especially in the United States, even though, hey, isn't it funny, because she wasn't actually doing it because of the drugs.
Well, that was another good point, though. At the same time, also, you know, the whole thing also emphasizes the fact that, you know, in the story, at the same time, they make the point that, you know, a couple minor things can just, like, completely destroy something.
Yeah. I kind of want to say this is, for anybody that this has happened to, or they know too, I am truly sorry. This is not the majority case, nor should it be treated as such, but I'm going to go saying this is going to sound like really disrespectful, but it's kind of like Jaws. Do sharks always act like this? 99.9% of the time? No. But these crazy exceptions make the best stories to tell, which is the case with a film about antidepressants fucking with someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I agree.
But not really.
Warning, Chris's views do not represent the views of the MTCN retail. I'm kidding, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
But yeah, I agree with you completely, though. It's like, it is, the more rare exceptions are usually the ones that get media covered, and those are the ones that freak everyone out.
Yeah.
And pretty much because, like, everyone only sees that story. They don't see the other millions of cases where that doesn't happen. And it's like, that movie does do a good job of kind of pushing that to the forefront.
Yeah,
like
which is...
with the second act, because, like, after
I think they
everything
knew.
goes to the fan, hits the fan, and, like, Jude Law Hape's got to, like, talk to his patients, like, well, I saw that girl, she was saying this, is that going to happen to me? Is that going to happen to me? It's like, that kind of hypochondriac behavior is really resonant. It does a good job of showing that without necessarily being too in your face about it.
Just think, I just realized the timing. Doesn't this seem very fitting for the gun control debate right now?
Please,
Ooh,
don't.
that's...
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about that.
No.
Yes, let's get political.
Oh, we already got political.
Yeah, but...
Okay, fair enough.
No.
But yeah, no, we're not going to talk about that because we're a movie review group.
We don't even pretend to know anything regarding politics, or at least I don't, because I don't watch the news as much as I should, admittedly. But
And I'm a white middle-class suburbanite. I pretend that I know everything about him and completely say stupid things all the time.
I'm not even going to touch this. Not with a 10-foot pole.
you know you want to.
Yeah, I do. That's why I'm not going to.
He's the better one.
We're talking about a movie. Now we go into pseudo-politics and gun control and...
Dude, you should have seen my little weird combination of 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon when talking about Kick-Ass at one point.
How do you get...
Was I there for that?
No, it was with another guy. But
Okay.
yeah, I digress. Let's get back to the point.
Okay, so it's like, that's... Okay. Like, I kind of lost track now. It's like, we're talking about the drugs.
Oh, yeah.
Like, how they affected her. It's like, and even then, like, I was a little worried about that. It's like, because, like, there's no drug that caused you to kill someone like this. And they're kind of trying to make something like, thankfully, that wasn't the case. But even then, it's like, are they really going here?
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
I was going to say, it's like, I kind of think they knew that there would possibly be some backlash like this.
I mean, has there been any backlash?
No.
I haven't heard anything.
Hell, it barely made anything in the box office. What makes you think there's going to be backlash in the news?
Oh.
All it takes is one. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Just takes that one rare exception to blow everything out of proportions.
Case in point for this movie.
And,
yeah.
I think they
I
kind
think
of
we're the
knew.
ones fueling it.
Kind of knew that there was possibly be some backlash against the entire medicine industry and everything.
Well, it's like,
So I'm kind of glad they put those points in the movie.
yeah, I was like, well, then I was kind of wondering about, because, like, I don't know, maybe it's, again, because I don't watch the news as much as I should, but it's like, when it's something like that happens, is the psychiatrist usually blamed? I would think they would go for the drug company.
Just saying,
That's what
Michael
I've always
Jackson.
heard. Well,
that
that's
wasn't a
different.
psychiatrist.
He's a
That
celebrity.
was a different kind of medical field,
Yeah,
though.
but still, regardless, it's like, who they blame? The doctor.
Well, that's a celebrity, and he stole the pills, and you know it.
Probably.
Again, the reviews of Chris do not reflect the rest of the views of the MTCN review team, and they just take it out and not... Don't sue us, please.
Come at me, Jackson Estate.
Oh, wow. Okay. I don't even know what to say after that. But so what do you guys think of the performances?
Well,
I love Jude Law.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought Jude Law was great.
Every separate little act with him. I kind of view films in kind of the Hitchcock structure sometimes. I think this is definitely one of those cases.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
I just have to say at the end where he's just like, he got everything
Just
under his
straight
thumb,
up
and he
fucking with
knew,
him, yeah.
and he was just fucking with him the entire time. He's like, "Oh well, your psychiatrist said this," and then he goes, "It was like, well, the patient's acting kind of
Irrational,
yeah.
agitated. I just liked how even after he got like the Catherine Jones capture, he still kept fucking with her. Like after it happens, is like eventually she keeps turning them against each other. He keeps turning them against each other until eventually the patient gives out Catherine Jones into like wearing a wire and to confess the whole thing. And then right afterwards, she goes back to his office as part of her release from, and he starts giving him prescription medications that'll cause her like to lose her hair and like lose all cognitive ability and stuff like that. Like,
Basically, the aim was to turn her into Courtney Love.
oh, wow. Okay.
Damn.
I feel like we're just gonna get so much hate for this one if they even got this far. People in the next
All right,
car.
bye guys.
People in the next car, and we're like, what the hell are they doing? But yeah, it's like I really enjoyed I really liked how the conspiracy turned out. I really liked all the well, not necessarily characters. Like I really liked the main actress. I thought was pretty good too. Like she did a good job of kind of convincing you to be like the sad little girl.
This
and
is
then
really a really random thing to say, but she kind of reminded me of Scarlett Johansson a little bit.
yeah, you mentioned
And,
that.
and when they're she's in the train, and it's like this. She's just like has that shot. I was like, this looks just like Lost in Translation right now.
yeah, there is a few similarities. Of course, not with like any real character.
Yeah,
Like,
just
there's
very
shots.
superficial.
Yeah, just
very
the shots.
superficial.
And I love Lost in Translation.
Yeah.
Lost in Translation is one of my favorite movies. But
On top of cinematography, that was a very well shot
Yeah,
movie.
it was.
yeah, there's some parts though I thought they kind of left dragged some shots on for too long. Like I don't know why they. I guess right before she crashed the car, like they had that long kind of like 5-minute scene where she's picking up the purse crap with the auto repair guy.
No, I think that.
Or was that?
I think that kind of
Yeah.
set up like her distress.
Yeah,
That's what
it basically kind of gives you that idea that she's like frazzled, she's out of it.
Was that what's it supposed to be, or is it supposed so
Although
she
she was
would
faking
remember?
it, so it
so he
wasn't.
would remember her face.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Basically, she throughout the whole time, as you said, she's trying to have that sad little girl thing. You know, her words, not ours. But
we've already said more shit that's gonna get us in trouble anyway. I don't think it matters anymore. Fuck it, let's go the whole 10 yards. But I was kind of questioning myself watching the movie. It's like before the husband died, all I could think I was like, she has tried to kill herself before, and she has so clear depression tendencies. Why would you ever leave her alone?
because it was all an act.
Well, yeah, I was saying, for the people who didn't know, it was like the husband, for example, who currently didn't have a job. What was he doing all day? Why?
He was in, well, no, you think he was trying to make connections, and let's face it, he also was in prison for 4 years, so he couldn't really know within that time.
True, although I think, I would think that when she'd go in a hospital for crashing her car into a freaking wall, that'd be kind of a giveaway.
Yeah.
Well, he was there at the hospital.
He was.
He was there at the hospital, but he never followed her anywhere after, especially after her little fit. Like, she's on a boat.
Yeah.
Don't sing the song. And she started...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was realizing, like, what song is he talking about?
But yeah, she's on a boat and she's talking, and she's trying to like crying fit in the middle of it, and then he has to like put her jacket on her, carry back inside. Has a big huge scene. It's like even after that, you would still not follow her when she goes to the subway and she again tries to fake kill herself.
That's the thing, though. I think that was all supposed to show his character. Like, he does care for her, but at the same time, he's a very self-absorbed person who's trying to get.
Does anybody see that car going the wrong way? Oh, okay, never mind. All right, they changed it.
Yeah, but
good job.
Because, like, the entire time, it's like he has that hint of being, very self-absorbed in a lot of regards to trying to, make money. Like, the entire time, right when he gets out. Yeah, he's busted for insider trading. Then what's the first thing he talks about? Yeah, this guy I met in prison. I'm going to try and do stuff with him. It's just like...
Yeah. What's the name of that actor, by the way?
Channing Tatum.
Is that Channing Tatum?
That was Magic Mike.
Oh, okay. I was thinking...
Yeah, I seriously think he's Soderbergh's new Golden Boy. He doesn't have Matt Damon anymore. No, seriously.
Yeah.
When Matt Damon left... Haywire, Magic Mike, this movie.
I just saw Expendables 2. That's what I don't know what that says about me, but
Off topic, Channing Tatum's also becoming a much better actor.
Yeah, agreed.
He has almost redeemed himself.
I mean, he doesn't
for
have
G.I.
much.
Joe.
He doesn't have much to do here, but he's still pretty good for what he has.
Honestly, after he's dead and the police come and everything, was it just me, or was it like on the hairline, just right here on the hairline?
Oh yeah,
there
you
was
were
this
like
little bit of not covered skin that wasn't covered with makeup, and it really bugged me. I was like,
I know.
it was like somewhere along the hairline.
You lead to both of us.
Oh, he has a blood clot there. That's why there's still, you know, proper color.
I was like,
why not? Sure. Let's invent a story to cover up the plot hole.
You have no idea how many times directors do that.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, just saying, Kevin Smith kind of went with that to explain the camera angles.
well, Kevin Smith has to explain all his mistakes.
No, actually,
Because he can't make a mistake, because he's Kevin Smith.
No, just saying,
Or
like,
can he? Cop out.
ironically, that was the ultimate cop-out. But, I mean, you get what I'm getting at, though. Like, how,
Yeah.
People will read into things sometimes, and they'll just roll with it.
Yeah, it depends on
Well, in that case, that wasn't reading into it. That was actually spotting something.
I was just like,
Well, it depends.
Okay,
It really depends how much
whatever.
you like the movie. Like for a movie like this, I actually like. I'm willing to defend it a little more rather than say Beautiful Creatures, which apology to Lisa and Raj, I did not really particularly care for.
God, when I saw the trailer, I just like, oh God, what's Stephanie Meyer doing now?
to be honest, I wish I saw that instead of this movie, because that movie had Jeremy Irons in it.
Yeah,
But this one had Jude Law.
it's Jude Law, and Jude
They
Law
should
was
do a
very
film
good.
together.
I
They
would
should.
love to see that.
Yeah.
See what?
Like a Jeremy Irons Jude Law
Law.
movie. Just watch the subtle go against the insane.
Wait, what do I feel like this has happened?
Jerry.
though?
Jerry. Do you think I can call him Jerry? Do you think he'll get mad?
Do you think he's watching?
Yes.
Do you think we're that big?
I mean, I sent him
I think you seriously overestimate
I sent
our
stuff to his estate in
demographic.
England.
Jerry I. Can I call you Jerry I?
I sent
Oh,
packages to his estate in England, like wax models and stuff.
Seriously?
Yeah. No.
I don't know. You never know with these some people. I made this for you. I'm your biggest fan. Get like a whole misery
How's
thing
Ellie
going.
doing? How's your twin Ellie doing? Because Dead Ringers was real life.
You killed Misery. No.
All right.
Okay, I think we said. Does anyone else have anything to say about the movie?
What have we talked about? We talked
This
about the
one-
actors. We talked about the plot, cinematography.
I recommend going to see it in theaters.
I recommend it too. It's definitely worth
Yeah.
supporting movies like this. I think it's very good. What trailers did we get? We got a few interesting ones.
Oh yeah, the movie that I decided you were both racist on. You fucking assholes.
Yes, Tyler Perry's making another movie, and it looks horrible.
No, here's the best. No, here's the best part. It's like right when the trailer started, it's just like, and looked over Chris. Why do I have a bad feeling that Tyler Perry is involved in this?
I'm just like, because you're a racist.
And then at the end of the title, Tyler Perry presents.
I remember what
I
it's
can't think of
called.
the where Chris said. At least it's not fucking Medea. Okay.
But
Although
seriously, I was just like, sorry, not to say, yeah, probably this is going to sound racist, but it's just like, okay, so mostly black cast with the one person who isn't, focusing on the relationship issues and very mediocrely acted. It's just like,
in some cases, Kim Kardashian not acted at all, but that's
well, that's besides the point.
like,
Why is she famous? All right, never mind.
that's a whole nother discussion.
Yeah.
No, actually, I read this very interesting article in the, was it Times? I think it was Times.
That's irrelevant. Continue.
Okay, let me get to my point. It was after the supermodel, or not supermodel. Was it before? I'm trying to remember when I read this.
Yes.
Either way, basically, whenever the media wants black people to look beautiful, they always find lighter-skinned black people. And whenever they want to find, well, I think you can see where I'm going with this. When they have to
Yeah.
find the not good black people, like whenever you see the suspiciously darker images of Obama, they kind of remind me of this film. It's like, why are the women always like the lighter-skinned black one? Like,
Disclaimer.
no, like I think this is like I genuinely think it's like really interesting to think about. It's like, well,
Yeah,
It
like
really shows,
there's
like-
no argument that Hollywood has been very racist in the
yeah,
past. So
yeah,
this would not
that's all I'm
necessarily
saying.
surprise me.
That's kind of what I'm
Yeah.
trying to get at. It's like, you think with Tyler Perry, he tries to go against,
But he's
some of
also
the
made
stuff-
how many Medea movies?
yeah. No,
So every time he
Tyler Perry's a racist too.
Tyler Perry just needs to stop.
Some stuff needs to be bleeped.
We're not bleeping anything.
I wanna
man.
watch
This is all-
that play
This is
again.
all uncensored, motherfucker. All right, but
Yeah,
yeah,
if we censor this, we'd be speaking of Morse. We probably inadvertently say like the worst things possible.
It's okay. We're no one's watching
Point
this
is,
anyway.
I do not want to see that movie.
The point is,
It looks very bland.
yeah. I seriously doubt anyone's actually gotten to this point yet, so we probably say whatever we want and not get in trouble. But anyway, what else do we get? What was that one with the guy from In Bruges and
Colin Farrell?
Oh, Dead Man Down.
yeah, Dead Man Down. That was actually didn't look half bad.
Which one's that? Oh, is that the one where the
that's where
guy on the motorcycle
and the
steals money?
Prometheus
No,
chick?
that's the Pine Beyond the Tree.
Yeah, that's
Pines
one
Beyond
with that's
Grove?
one with Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Dead Man
yeah.
Down's the one with that actually done by the original Girl with the Dragon Tattoo director.
Oh, yeah,
And features the original Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Yeah, and it's like that actually looked kind of interesting, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like had Howard, what's his name in
Well,
there?
it has to be
Terrence
better.
Howard.
It has
Terrence
to be
Howard.
better than Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
I heard the first one was great, second one, third one,
I
Talking
haven't
about the original Swedish trilogy or the
Yeah.
remake?
original Swedish trilogy.
Okay.
Are you talking about the remake?
Well, I'm talking about the original Swedish trilogy.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, I've only seen 2 films. I don't care to watch the third.
Fair enough.
Apparently, a lot of people didn't.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of them, so I can't really judge.
Yeah,
whether
I
they
didn't
are.
like the first 2, and then I heard the third one was hated by everybody, so I'm not even going to bother.
Wow, you know that's bad.
Yeah.
And like I just thought that one looked kind of interesting. At least, I mean, it looks kind of like another generic action movie, but at least the story looks decent.
Yeah, I guess. I really like the, what's it called again? Well, you can tell how much I liked it. Don't remember the title.
Dead Man, was it Dead
Dead Man
Man?
Down?
No, Beyond the Pines.
Oh yeah, the Pines Beyond the Grove, I think.
Pines Beyond the Grove. Yeah, that actually kind of...
Which one was that one?
The one with Ryan Gosling.
Oh, that
You
one.
actually said that.
I
earlier.
thought that was Blue Valentine.
No, it was
No, that
from the
one
same
was-
director.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know why. That one kind of like caught my interest a little
I don't
bit
know.
more than
I
the
kind of
others.
mixed feelings with Ryan Gosling. I haven't decided if he's a good actor yet or not.
I loved Young Hercules.
See, I barely hit a bone with him. It's like no, it's like I mean, I had mixed feelings about him in Drive. I saw him in Gangster Squad, so I'm
Okay,
like,
in all fairness, that was Gangster Squad.
true, and
Drive
I
was
enjoyed that in
Drive.
its own stupid way, but that was still such a stupid movie. But I don't know. Okay, I'll see it if I hear good things about it, but otherwise,
Yeah.
Fucking short.
well, it's not my fault. You're like a ent. But there was another one, wasn't there?
Blue Valentine.
No. No, that
Okay.
You're not an ant. You're a troll.
No, the other, it wasn't a trailer, it was the car commercial.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
Oh, the Mini Cooper.
It's like, normal isn't great, here's Mini Coopers, so you can be...
I got that same fucking
that's
commercial for
literally
Civil
extra
Knight's
normal.
Playbook. Yeah. But yeah, so I think that's about all we got to say. Any final thoughts, any of you guys?
I just love the movie. I'm a great, conspiracy movie that, really well paced. I think they didn't try to stretch it out too long, unveiling bits by bits that just changed everything like as it happened. So it kept you on your feet, very dynamic. I was talking about earlier, Soderbergh, great. I don't know who he gets for cinematography, but it was just every time I see his movie, just like perfect camera placements. It just always seems to like, perfect angle, timing for the most part. Just just great movie, and of course, like I said, great acting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Great.
Jude Law.
What about you? You guys?
I said in the Warren Bias review when we saw the trailer for this, that I was going to wait till after the film to judge it. And the trailer to film was a good case why I should do that, because the trailer made it look like a completely different film. It looked like it was going to be like this action conspiracy type thing, a little bit.
Not even close.
I don't think that. I didn't even. I saw like one TV trailer.
Maybe I
about
remember
movie,
the
and that was
trailer
it.
wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. I barely remember the trailer.
I just remember like a lot of... Okay, whatever. So,
Yeah,
the point is, I said that Steven Soderbergh was talented but not inconsistent, but you can put this up on his good films list,
all right.
which is now probably equal to his bad films list. So he's getting, he's gonna get up there.
All right,
one day.
that's good. I'm pretty much in with you guys. I really liked how this movie kept me guessing. It took a lot of turns I wasn't expecting. It was just an overall good, well-paced, well-acted movie. Like, the story was well-constructed. There's a couple things I didn't particularly care for, but otherwise I thought it was pretty good. Like, it keeps you guessing.
Oh, that was one thing that bugged me though. Just the whole. So Jude Law just happens to be able to speak French to a random Haitian guy.
Why the hell not? It's
It's just
Law.
like, okay, fair enough. But it's just like that was the one thing that seemed a little.
That's the thing, not the whole
Coincidental.
Well, if you're from Europe, then you have to learn 2 foreign languages. Well, at least that's the case in Ireland. It's probably the same in the UK.
Yeah, it's
I don't know. It just seemed a little weird. Like I know it was meant to. It was supposed to illustrate, like how well traveled and intelligent this guy was, but yeah. Anyway, yeah.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to say. So I think we're about done here. So thank you all for watching. If you made it this far, if not, we didn't offend too many of you. And we'll see you all with Snitch with Sarah tomorrow. So see you all then.
All right. Bye.